What's up, y'all? This is Lewis Speaks 2022, and today I want to talk to you about why I stopped being a ride or die. I stopped being a ride or die because you just die. That's all. You give so much of yourself to other people, and in the end, it's not even appreciated. People, they have a tendency to take other people for granted, especially when you're loyal. When you're loyal, they always think that you're going to always be around. They always think that you're going to always be there. And so they don't value you. They just keep you as a placeholder. They keep you as a bench warmer. And they put you on the back burner. That's what you get. And what I've learned is that it's so much more important to make sure that your life stays lit. Always make sure your stories stay popping. Always make sure you out there cultivating new interests and living a wonderful life. Because in the end, people act funny. All the time, people act funny. They always show their behind. And my thing is this: for all my people out there that are good and genuine, please listen to this next piece of advice because this will change your life. Stop setting yourself on fire for people just to keep them warm. Stop it. Stop setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm, especially people that live to see you burn. There are a lot of people out there that get off on seeing how much they can do you out of, how much they can get from you, how much they can get you to do to please them. It makes them feel like kings. It makes them feel superior. They must be great if they can get you to do this, that, and the third. Well, I'm here to tell you, stop doing the most, especially for people that treat you like the least. Stop it right now. Just stop it. I personally retire from being the one to do the most. I'm no longer doing the most. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I quit. I quit. I retire. My resignation letter is in the mail. I'm not doing it. And I encourage you all to have that same attitude going into 2023. Stop doing the most. Stop always being the one to call. Stop being the one to text. Stop being the one to reach out and check in. Stop always being the one. Because it's never appreciated. It's not. When you are the ride or die, you just die. And you get no flowers at your funeral. I'm thinking of women, you know, who have loved men, especially women who were HIV positive as a result of their partners. There are women that I've worked with who were HIV positive and they got HIV because of their partners, right? But their partners outlived them. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Their partners ended up outliving them, and they're the ones that contracted it from their partners. You know why? Because these women were out there sitting up there making sure that these men were taken care of at the expense of their own needs. They didn't have nobody caretaking them. They didn't have nobody looking after them. They set themselves on fire, hoping to keep somebody else warm. And in the process, they ended up burning. And now they're just ashes. They're forgotten. And that's the reward that you get when you are a ride or die. You just die. That's it. So, the moral of this story is stop. Stop pouring into people who are not pouring into you. You are a life in this world too. You matter. And if people are not pouring into you, if people want to sit up there and when they're sitting across from you, get on their phones and just completely ignore you, if people want to sit up there and not return your phone calls or not respond to you in a timely manner, dead them. You don't deserve that. People out here, they're saying that they're so busy. The reality is this: excuses are tools of incompetence. People make time for the things that they value. I bet you if you said you hit the mega millions, would they call you back in a millisecond? I bet you they would. I bet you they would. But they can't respond to you. They can react to your posts, but they can't respond to your pain. They see your stories when you're going through something. They know when you're going through it, but when you're going through it in this world, people avoid you like the plague. Well, have that same energy when I'm a multimillionaire. Have that same energy when I'm sitting up there basically selling many books. Have that same energy. Because I'm going to have a different energy. I'm going to change my phone number. That's what I'm going to do. To hell with this. I've learned, and I was late to the game. Oh, I was late to the game, trying my best to be this good-hearted, good-natured person. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's about who you're being good to. I kept on being good to the wrong people, and the wrong people are always the people that don't reciprocate. Those are always the wrong people. If they don't know how to give back and pour into you, they're the wrong people. Dead them. Dead them. Because it's 2022. We are on the verge of a new year. And if people are not showing up in your life in a real way, I'm talking real. I'm not talking about a flame on your story or basically some kind of cheap sentiment. I'm talking about making sure you good, making sure you fed, clothed, emotionally good, making sure that you are a priority. That is key. Because so many people want to just save you for later. Don't let them save you for later. Do not let them save you for later. You are now. And if they can't treat you in the here and now, well then dead them. It's just that simple. Stop making excuses for people's poor behavior and start making sure that they treat you with the respect and dignity you deserve. It's time. It's time you teach people how to treat you by how you allow yourself to be treated. Allow yourself to be treated good. And if they can't, they got to go. And like I said, I realized that I've had to take a break. I've had to take a break from a lot of people and situations and just kind of just step away for a minute to kind of get a better, clearer view. I needed to get some perspective, and I got some perspective. I'm woke now. I tell you that much. I'm woke now. But now it's time to put this into action. It's time for me to get in gear, and apply the lessons that I'm learning. Because what ends up happening is you get the lesson, but you just are kind of hesitant about applying it. You want to see if they're going to change, they're going to grow, they're going to evolve. To hell with that. Nah, what you got to do is make sure that you're taking care of you. Period. Stop setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm. This whole ride or die business, there's so many people now sitting up in a cage, sitting up in Rikers Island, sitting up in all these damn jail cells, trying to be a ride or die. Their life is over trying to be a ride or die. Nah, you get a good life. You get a good life here. Right now, you have a good life. Make sure you're using that every moment of your life. Make sure you are using it wisely. Stop trying to be the ride or die for everybody because it's not appreciated. They just toss you to the wayside. You don't get a thank you. You don't get no reciprocity. You don't get nothing, not even a flimsy card from Dollar General. Psst. Don't do it. Plain and simple. So I hope this video lands on your heart and in your mind and you actually apply it. Please hit subscribe. Hit like, definitely share this video. I definitely need some more subscribers, so tune in. Please share. I appreciate it. And I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful year. Peace, y'all.